Now's your chance. Say something.
Enduring nicknames like Mother Goddam, Battle-Axe Betty and the Feisty Filly, Bette Davis was also known as the First Lady of the screen. She picked up 2 Oscars and became the first woman to earn 10 nominations for Best Actress.
Some people would do better to mind their own business.
But her 60-year career was punctuated with setbacks and sadness. Despite being hailed by critics, Bette was snubbed by the Academy for her role in 1934's Human Bondage, causing such outrage that the voting system was changed from the following year.
Calls himself a gentleman.
Her attempt to buck the studio system and choose her own roles 2 years later landed her in big trouble with Warner Brothers, who sued her for breach of contract. She lost the case and was forced to pay huge costs and returned to Warner's to resume her contract.
Yes, if you don't mind, I'd like to talk to you. Filthy weather, isn't it?
In 1943, her husband, Arthur Farnsworth, mysteriously collapsed and died, apparently as the result of a skull fracture.
Say it.
Unable to pull out of the film she was shooting at the time, her erratic behavior on the set of Mr. Skeffington alienated the rest of the cast and crew. Her career went into an instant nosedive, and she was dumped by Warner Brothers upon the release of Beyond the Forest in 1949, a film which earned her appalling reviews. Things went from bad to worse after she married actor Gary Merrill. As her career continued to slide, she adopted a baby girl called Margot, who was diagnosed with a severe brain injury that must have been sustained shortly after birth.
What's the matter?
After committing Margot to an institution, Bette and Gary allegedly saw their relationship sink into alcohol abuse and domestic violence.
Oh, has he?
Although Bette's career was resurrected in the 60s, her final years were played out against a tragic backdrop of illness and betrayal. Having survived breast cancer and 4 strokes, Bette swore she would never recover from the blow dealt by her daughter Barbara Hyman, who published a memoir depicting her as a drunk and an overbearing despot. She died at the age of 81, and her epitaph reads, "She did it the hard way."